welcome to the Review List TV, and I'm your host Dana. I want to thank you guys so much for taking out your time to watch my video today, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel and please become a member of my Listy Club. Is the list, as in the review list, and family. So when you combine them together, it creates Listy. Because I don't want to call you guys my fans or just my subscribers. I want to call you guys my family. So Listy family. Yeah, so today's video is very special because I actually created my own store. It's online. You don't have to worry about going anywhere to purchase any of the products that I have within my store, and the products that I have are catered with you in mind, because I understand the inconvenience of having to go out and drive in snow. I understand that sometimes we may not be closer to our local gift shops or malls or even department stores, and yes, online shopping is the best option, to be honest with you. Yeah, so that's why I wanted to create my online store, so that you can be able to get everything that you need, as well as specialty items that you probably aren't, able to get where you live. Yes, so today's products I'm going to be showing you is just a glimpse as to what you'll see within my store, such as books, perfumes, hats, scarves, sometimes even chocolates, and mainly body products and health products, especially teas, because during this cold season you really need to keep yourself hydrated and well, and especially for your children, your babies. I do have products for babies too. So enough of my rambling, let me show you all the products that you'll be able to see within the store. And some of these products you won't see, some of them you will see other resemblances of the products, but these are just examples as to what you might see. Okay, so examples may be books. I do have novels within my store, and this is a novel that I read. It's called Victoria by Daisy Goodwin. I did review this book on my YouTube channel, so I will be placing that video within this video. So if you haven't seen it already, please go ahead and watch it. And this is a book that I reviewed, and I've read this book almost 3 times because I love it. It's so engaging. The wording, it's amazing. So I have novels within my bookstore, especially books for moms, because I understand sometimes if you may not have a confidant or a friend, a good book can be that friend. So that's why I wanted to include books, especially for moms too. And I have another book from Daisy Goodwin called Victoria and Albert, A Royal Love Affair. And I read this book, but this book is not really a novel. It's just a companion for the show Victoria that's on Masterpiece. It's a series on PBS. So this book is just mainly a companion, but I do have books similar to this, so you will be able to, see books that may interest you. And if you have a book recommendation that you would like me to feature on my channel, please let me know, because I know that there are so much books out there and so much, manuscripts, and it's hard to keep up. So if you have a book recommendation that you would like me to read and feature on my channel, please let me know, and then I'll give you a little shout out after I read the book, and definitely let you guys know what I think about it. So this is just a book just talking about the history as well. This is a photo of the actors on the show, and this is just real documentation of the actual Queen Victoria and her husband Albert. So this book is amazing. I honestly love it. Yeah, I honestly do love it. And enough with novels. I also have cookbooks, and the cookbook that I actually do have in my store right now is Cravings, Hungry for More by Chrissy Teigen. And if you look up closely, this is the book, this is the actual hardcover. Cravings. And this book has amazing recipes. You see, that's her and baby Luna. I love this book. Listy. It even has amazing recipes. And in fact, there's a recipe that me and my mother and sister recently made over the weekend. Let me see if I can find it for you. If I can't, I can't. But if I can right now, while I have you here on this camera, I'm gonna try to find it. And it's actually a breakfast recipe that I tried, I loved, and it really made our weekend wholesome. Yes, this is the Everything Bagel Cream Cheese Breakfast Bake, and here it is. Yes, this is the recipe, Everything Bagel Cream Cheese Breakfast Bake, and I honestly loved this recipe. And honestly, what I love with the cookbook is that it just gives you instructions to how to do it, the actual recipe, but you can do any recipe any way you want to do it exactly. Because me and my mother and my sister, we actually did it our own way. We didn't add so much as to how the original recipe is. We added something new. We didn't add tomatoes. We added, fresh vegetables, purple onions, spinach. We added even ham, grilled brown sugared ham. We did our own little rendition. So definitely please visit my store so that you can be able to get this book, Cravings, Hunger for More. And I do have the store link within the description box, and I will most likely place it right here on this screen right here so that you can be able to see the link and everything like that. But definitely this book is amazing because I love that it shared her Thai heritage as well as the foods that her and her husband John Legend makes, as well as the children. I love that it seems simple and very down to earth without it being, oh, it's Chrissy Teigen, it's Chrissy Teigen, your girl from across the way. I love that it's personal and it's just simple. It's not this foo-foo shishi fancy cookbooks that ain't nobody can read that no one really is ever gonna pick up, but you're just gonna get it because it looks good. This is a real cookbook that you can actually make recipes from without it just being just a regular average cookbook. Yes, so this book is amazing, and I am featuring this in my store where moms and even young people like myself can, get into the cooking game. And if you're a first-time cook, this book is amazing. You don't have to be new to this game, just stay true to it. This is definitely something that you want to put under your Christmas tree for that special someone. And moving on, within my store, I'll also have scarves. And this scarf is so thick, it's this wide and this long. So if I wrap it around my neck, it actually wraps all the way around, and I could still bring it underneath and over. Like, it's that warm. Like, I actually have a little mini turtleneck right now, if you're able to see it, and it's soft. And I honestly love this scarf because where I live, okay guys, I live in Georgia, and honestly the weather, how am I gonna say this, is actually, I don't like to use the word bipolar, but it's unstable. Yes, it's unstable. One day it's hot, the next day it's cold, the next day it's medium well, in between cold and hot, the next day it's just, I don't know. But it's definitely armor up. That's why I have, a tea sampler with echinacea tea. Echinacea is great for your immune system. And within that same tea sampler, which I did do a video about the tea sampler, so I will be featuring that video within this video as well. I did feature the teas, where is a echinacea tea, breathe easy throat coat, which is great for sore throats, because I know I had one like about, I want to say maybe 5 weeks ago. I had a sore throat and it was just terrible, honestly. It was just terrible. And as well as cold care, which is great for your whole system. Yes, I have those teas within my store too. So it's almost like a one-stop shop. And I also do have some ugly sweaters. I don't like to use the word ugly, but sweaters that are fun for the Christmas season, like sweaters that you normally just won't wear. I do have that within my store, as well as a perfume sets. And speaking of perfumes, now this is just an example of a scarf that you're gonna see in my store. Perfumes. Yes, this is an example of a perfume that you're gonna see, and this is Viva La Vegas Rose. This is another version of Juicy Couture. And what I love with this scent is that it's oh yes, hold on, just let me get it all over. This smells like roses. I love it, actually. Ooh, I love this. Okay. Ooh, this smells so good. I honestly love this fragrance. And I love that it's simple, it's just elegant. And what I love with these fragrances is that it's cost effective. Because I know that they have fragrances within the store where you can purchase them. You know, you have fragrances from Paris Hilton, Britney Spears, Jennifer Lopez. You have those different name brand fragrances. However, what if you're trying to stay on a budget? You know, you can get fragrances that smells just as good as the name brand ones without anyone ever noticing. If you know what I'm saying, like you can switch it up. So don't feel ashamed if you're getting a knockoff, as they like to say it. A fragrance is a fragrance, because let's be honest, they're using the same roses, the same petals as someone else who also has a fragrance line. Like no one's fragrance is original unless you're talking about White Diamonds, unless you're talking about Pleasure by Estee Lauder, or the Mariah Carey fragrances, the Forever, the Butterfly fragrances. Unless you're talking about those fragrances, then all of these fragrances out here smell alike. Just keeping it real with you. So I love this fragrance. I honestly do. And I have, this is a fragrance that I got from Victoria's Secret, and this is called Sexy Little Things. And I know, and it's from Nior. And what I honestly, other than the scent, is this scent is actually very musky. It's very, I won't say strong, but it's a grown woman fragrance, if you catch my drift. It's not like the bubbly, flowery fragrance where you can just spray it and get out the house. This is something that you wear on a night on the town, or in a little in a little number where you can just go out and have the best time of your life, and then in the night the best time of your life. Yes, so this fragrance is amazing, and a young girl can wear it, a mature woman can wear it. It's multi-purpose. And what I love with this fragrance from Victoria's Secret is that it actually has this vintage applicator. Okay, let me see if you can see it. Yep, all you have to do is squeeze the actual bulb, and then hold on, I don't want to waste this now, bring it back to me. Yes, basically all you have to do is just squeeze the bulb and then it sprays. But you have to be careful if anyone is around you. Be careful when spraying the applicator, as well as be careful with spraying yourself, because the last thing that you want to do is just casually turn it, and the next thing you know, it goes right into your mouth. If you're ever using a fragrance like this, or just a regular fragrance, be careful, because you don't want to inhale or digest fragrance, because it's alcohol infused. Yes, and also, other than scarves, I also have hats, and this is a nice thick black hat that's very warm and insulated. Because if you look at it this way, I'm trying to stretch it, but if you look at it this way, it's hard for you to actually see my thumbs pushing through. I mean, you could see it now because I'm forcing my hand through it, but it's very much, it doesn't have a lot of holes in it, so that's how you know that you see. Oh, let's keep it cute now. It can even be worn as a beanie, or even all the way on your head if you would like that. Oh, this looks cute. And you can actually wear this as a beanie or just a regular hat. That's what I love about it. And it's warm and it's black. And honestly, when it comes to getting a winter hat, a black hat is always good because it's neutral. Yes, and also in my Listy store, I will be featuring socks. And this is a white plush sock that's furry, as well as a thin boot socks where you can wear it in your boots without having to feel the clunky sock texture. So I will also be featuring these products in my store as well, along with my knits, because I really want you guys to get a full experience and to stay warm in this cold blizzard. Warm, toasty by the fire. That's the secret to staying warm. Yes, last but not least, a headband. This is actually an original piece. I actually made this myself. I knitted this headband myself, and I'm going to show you how it works. What you do is, if you have a ponytail or anything like that, what you do is you bring your hair from the front and what I love about this headband is that it's cute. All you need to do is put a brooch right here if you would like, and then it could be in like a nice cute style, and it covers the pivot of your forehead as well as your ears, and even, don't mind my ponytail in the back, it even comes all the way down to your lower neck, so that, let's say if you're not wearing a scarf, it comes all the way in the back of your neck, so that you won't have to feel as though you have to put on so much cloak. Because let's say if you're in a climate like where I am right now, it's not too cold, it's not too hot, it's just right, but you still don't want to have yourself exposed. Wearing headbands like this, or even beanie hats, is still good to wear, but most importantly, wearing headbands is even better, because you can actually cover your ears without it being exposed. And what I love is that it's tight, meaning that it's keeping my front of my head warm and my ears and the back of my head warm without me actually feeling as though it's too much happening here. And I feel warm, honestly, because you can see my ears are covered. Every part of me is covered. And yeah, so just to make one long story short, these are the products that you'll be able to see in my store, as well as if you would like more information about my headbands, please let me know in the comments below, because I will be doing tutorials as to how I make my knitted headbands. By the way, I knit. Yes, girl, this girl can knit. I knitted this headband myself. Let me dim the light a little bit. You see, yes, I knitted this headband myself, and this is actually an ocean blue color yarn, and I'll be doing more crochet videos and knitting videos so that you can get a different variation of how to make homemade products for yourself, because I know how to crochet, I know how to knit a scarf, I know how to crochet a hat, I know how to even crochet a scarf too, and even like head bows. I know how to do those different things, and if I don't know how to do them, you normally just look up tutorials and then I learn how to do it. Because to be honest with you, knitting, honestly, it's not the most easiest task, but anything is easy once you know how to actually do it, and do it right, actually. Yes, so thank you guys so much for watching today's video about the products that I have in the Listy shop. It's the Listy shop, as I always like to say. It's a dedication to my Listy family on YouTube, as well as my Listy family on Instagram, Twitter, and my blog, thereviewlist.com. The review list by WordPress.com, actually, and I will be placing all of those links in the comments, in the description box below, so that you can be able to see everything that I have, as well as all of the links that you guys can be directed to when it comes to following me on my different social media platforms, and the link to my store, because I want you guys to feel as though you're part of me, my family, as well as everything that I do. So I will be featuring that, as well as if you'd like to once again learn more about my headscarves, please let me know in the comments box below. And as I always love to say, stay safe, stay blessed, and Merry Christmas from my family to yours. And I'll see you guys really soon on another YouTube video. And I want to thank you guys so much for joining me on this channel, because you guys have no idea how much you guys are really feeding into me, as well as giving me so much inspiration every single time I come on YouTube. And I'll see you guys later. Bye for now.